right, here we are, turn 4. So every single time you play ASL, there's always something that you might come across. You might get reminded, or perhaps even rudely. And this is one of those times. Turn 3 shows that, based upon my plan, fire and flee, right? Sometimes you get overwhelmed, and sometimes you have experiences where you don't want to engage in the enemy. Problem is, the enemy might want to engage in you. This is one of those times where ambush and getting ambushed in concealment terrain will kill you. So, if in doubt, stay out in the open or something. I don't know. Ambush is bad. And so you see lots of melees happening, lots of guys getting ambushed quite easily. When you're dealing with stealthy units, again, knowing your opponent, knowing yourself, stealthy units versus lax units, you want to engage in close combat as often as possible. That is a 2 differential on the die roll, giving you at least a 65% chance of successful ambush, at least. So be wary of that, of those little things that even can only occur in one simple little phase, even if you never expect to go into close combat. It can make a big difference. So be careful with that, and good luck in your games. On to turn 4. All right, here we are, beginning of turn 4 for the partisans. Wind change dice roll is an 8, as you can see. We're going to go to a self rally. We have no weapons to repair. We have a singular self rally over here. Or maybe we could do the one in the back. This guy actually might be more important in the back, simply because the leader can make it to this location over here slightly safer than the one over here. So that's big. But this one unit is much closer than the unit upstairs. We could actually just prep fire the unit upstairs or ignore him. I don't like the 6+1 coming down. So self rally, he's 2-4. He's only gonna be 2 hexes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, if he rallies, he could be the one running down the road. Yeah, and so if he breaks over here, if he breaks like right here, I guess we'd have to route backwards anyway. So yeah, we're gonna rally this unit here. Let's try for the 6. And how about a double 6? How about a double 6? So he needs to be reduced to a house squad. I'm not going to bother stacking the dead unit over there. No big deal. This should be a house squad. You see it is. Wow, 127. Is that 127? Seriously? Okay, it's garbage. All right, so 12 kind of resolves that out. Other rally. These units here in the back. Nothing rally there. He has no targets to prep fire at. So we may get up to the hill. We're going to get up to the hill real quick. Interesting. The Italians have no rally there. We do have a self rally here for the Italian. Needs 4. Oh, okay. That might help. Wow, so we didn't lose both our 8-1 leaders. We do have a malfunctioned LMG under that counter-exhausted unit. And we still have it malfunctioned. No melees over here. Because I don't think I can get to this 8-1, right? So if you counter-exhaust this unit, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then advance. So he'd have to be fired upon right here. That's about the only way he can get there, is bypassing here and going here. So the Italians have decent fire. Yeah, they got lots of stuff they could defend against that. So Interesting. All right. The unit in the back can't make it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advance. Yeah, oh, only one guy can get there. Maybe this guy. But do we want to do that? Maybe, maybe not. We have to go that way anyway. So we'll figure out what's going on. So he's he's injured here. He's gone. Pretty much he's out of the game now. We just lost another one. Do we fire upstairs in this unit and not move? Can he affect damage on these units here? I don't think that he really can. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really want to engage in close combat with him. I really don't want to fire another worthless 16 plus 3 shot to get nothing out of it. So moving might be the best bet, considering it's turn 4. We have 5 turns to get up and disable the hill. You know what? Let's take a look at this unit here first and see what this guy's going to be up against. Medium machine gun, big gun. PM is gone. Those guys are concealed. We could actually occupy the foxhole. We'll get blasted by the artillery, but we could jump into the foxhole. And we have extra guys to do that with. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to get up there, advance in there at the end of the turn. Probably with one guy. Probably just with one guy. The other guys, again, with the tank being able to overrun, we probably don't want to stay in the open. So maybe get across, get to the woods, and get up there and see what happens. Yeah. Huh. We could actually put both of them in there. Point blank on the gun's not really good. You would need an 8 to hit. Yeah, that might not be so good. All right. So he's really not going to be causing anyone to get some defensive fire. The only units really going to defensive fire are the tank, this unit here, and this medium machine gun here, and that's probably it. And he can only fire at these units over here. So any movement on this side is pretty much free. And considering the leader is at risk for this unit going bypass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. The leader is at risk there to loss because he'll just, well, technically he could just self-break and go 2, 4. Technically he can't even move in there. It's 2, 4. That's it. But he could break and go back here and then have some guys closer to him. But then he'd have to route here. So something to think about. We could try to pressure it. We probably want to get the medium machine gun this turn. So the only real issue is this 3, 4, 6 here. I'm thinking we could I think we could probably ignore him. So 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, advance. Tank won't be able to see us. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. All right, we're going to try to ignore him. Hopefully no damage will be taken from that. I'm just going to move my troops up. The leader's going to try and come over here. Maybe, depending on if these guys get broken or not. Because this unit really can't attack. Even if a guy breaks, we'll just route over to P6 or something like that. And really not going to be an issue. He's really not going to be able to counterattack. So, not going to worry about that. These melees are going to be self-contained. Doesn't really matter too much. I guess the 5.27s would be better up front, base of the hill. So we'll try and throw our 5.27s up there. So, all right. So let's start moving our units. Again, these guys up on the hill, against these dudes over here. So we've got this medium machine gun. He can come this way. He could shoot here. I think we need to bait this shot. If we want these guys to get up here, we need to bait this shot. If we break here, we have to route across the road. No, if we break there, we have line of sight to this guy. Most likely. Nope. That'll be blocked. So if we break in 03, we can route to RP4. Or 05. 05 would be okay. Yeah, so that's fine. So it's okay if we break in 03. Just got to make sure that it's okay to break wherever you are. Let's go ahead and move this 527 first. We are going to bypass for 1, 2, 3. And I think they're both pretty useful. Wow, we only have one of each, huh? All right, let's fire the tank. And what I said earlier about this tank having a range of 12, it only has a range of 8, max range of 16 because it's a bow machine gun versus a coaxial machine gun. So if it had coax, it would be an 8 range or 12 range. Bow machine guns will have an 8 range. So let's see if that's a normal range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, barely within normal range. So we're going to take a 4 down, 2 shot. 4 minus 2 with the rate of fire 1. He did expend 2 movement factors in that location. And we roll a 9, no effect. A 7 on the 4 is a pin task check. So, pin task check right behind that. That's majorly caught. Okay, at 7, he's fine. And then he's first fired. And so 1, 2, 3. Oh, we didn't double time, I guess. I guess he'll be double timing. My bad. Where's the CX counter? Oh, here it is. So 1, 2, 3. Should the medium fire? If the medium fire, oh, well, actually, there's 2 residual there. There's 2 residual will be behind. Two, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really matter. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not gonna make it. Oh, hold on. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then advance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Yeah, we may be taking residual from there. We do have another shot here coming at 1 minus 2. That's a 1 even, actually. From the squad. I think we could do that. He is wounded, so it's not a 4 minus. That's not a 4 minus 3. It's only a 4 minus 2. I don't think we can get lucky again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and he can't even go to second level. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to bypass 4. And at that point, the medium machine gun will fire. And that'll be a 4 minus 2. Yeah, making sure if that's the best idea to that. 4 minus 2. Oh, a 10. That's not good. So that's an 8 on the 4. That's not even nothing. Okay. And so that will leave 2 residual. So 2 here. And then 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. Interesting. And he's first fired. With direction. So everybody up there is first fired. He'll probably have to voluntarily break and run backwards. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Wow. He'd be all right. This 5, 2, 7 here. He's probably just going to jump into close combat here. So he'll just assault move here just to see what's going on. This 3, 3, 7 will go ahead and double time. We're going to move him up. There's a CX marker over here. We are going to, he doesn't have line of sight there, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And at this point, I think this guy will fire. This 3, 4, 6 will fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's be a 1 shot -1. He's CX. And, which, is conducive to this. So it'd be a 1 -1. 6 on the 1 is nothing, no residual. 3, 4, and then he's going to go into this location here, 5, 6. That'll be a 2+2 shot from the residual. 10, no effect, so he is in the building. So he can reinforce this if he wants to. So he makes it. All right, let's see what happens next. The big gun is fired. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to CX everybody. We need the LMG here, though. So we'll get this LMG there. Huh. All right. We're going to move 1 unit first. 1 squad. 2, 3. Huh. Not very far, can we? We can't move very far, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's first fired as well. And then he could possibly subsequent first fire here, but I would get a +2, so it'll almost be pointless. So we'll go ahead and double time this shooting. He'll we're not going to be subject to a 6 -2. We're going to go 2. We are going to double time 2. 5 pass 3. 4. 6. Yeah, I think he's all right. 6 there. Not going to sustain fire the medium machine gun. Wouldn't be prudent at this time. Damn, trying to get up. Get those units up there. All right, so let's move some of these units here. And these guys will just move as a group. 3, 4, 6, can't see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. He might subsequent first fire on that one. We'll move them independently. Damn, we really need to get here. Advanced fire is going to be nothing. So we get advanced phase there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. God. All right, we're just going to move then. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll go the same direction. Let's see, leader and squad. They'll move this way. They're going to go 2. Bypass that hex side. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he'll lose his concealment to the guy up on the hill. The tank up on the hill can see down this row. So 6 up there. I think we could sustain fire the machine gun, but why don't we want to do that, gentle people? Break down 9. We want that machine gun to be option heavy so we can overrun. Matter of fact, these guys might be stuck out in the open. We might start coming down now. Start for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He might be out of overrun range. Couldn't fire on him, so we got no shots. That's all the these guys get to move in the back. It's gonna be a simple move for these guys. No one can see them, so we'll just go. Actually, he can see them. He probably won't, and he's already first fired. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3. I don't think he's going to fire backwards. Again, we don't want to malfunction the MMG. Because considering none of our LMGs are up there, and the other one's malfunction, we need the other MMG. I think we could afford to give this location up. 1, 3, 2, 3, 5. No loss of concealment from these units because C6 is out of line of sight to these guys up on the hill. So pretty simple movement there. There's not going to be any advanced fire there. Defensive fire. These guys have first fired. No one else is going defensive fire. Maybe we could just area fire. Area target type here. Might as well. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm going to minimize my shots. Every single shot I take is another shot that I can be. If I'm going to shoot, I want my dice. If I'm risking something, I want that risk to actually yield a result other than a stupid acquisition, considering it's breakdown 11 and considering it's part of the victory conditions. I don't want to just acquire that. If I can't roll an 8, then I'm going to miss. Pure and simple. These units here have enough firepower. They should be able to do some damage. If not, so be it, right? I'm going to have lots of shots on him, possibly a shot here. So we got to take what's coming for us. I don't want to risk that shot too early. It's not worth it. Okay, no other defensive fire. Can he shoot over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to... Wow. He's going to try and fire at the 527. He's got no other targets. That should be clear as a bell. Oh, yeah. It is that firepower. And so that'll be a 1+1. Again, if he breaks, then that leader's going to go on. The partisan leader's going to be gone. Ooh, a 7. There's all 1 on both those. Okay, not too bad. Not horrible. And these guys can advance, and he can actually... He might be able to do some damage. We'll see what happens. All right, advance fire. Let's advance fire the 527 into this location, because we're going to assault moving. We're going to go in there anyway. Well, actually, if he breaks, then we can go into this location. So we're going to fire into here, right? We're going to fire into this location. If this unit breaks, he'll have to withdraw. The leader could then possibly kill him, and then we advance into this location, give us odds. So we can, this one unit can vanquish both of them. He just doesn't need to jump in there, and that's another reason why you might want to jump or fire into your melees. These residuals are gone. We'll put them right here. Probably won't need those wall advantages anymore. DM down here. So I'm not going to bother firing here. There's no point in risking a sniper check. The only thing that's going to happen is he's going to break. He's going to self-break anyway, because he's not going to be taking a 5-to-1, stealthy, going into ambush, and the whole 9 yards. So he'll self-break and probably route back to J2. So he will shoot in here. It's going to be a 5. Remember, no assault fire. It's going to be a 5-fire power attack, not a 6-fire power attack. 5 up 1. 6, 7 on the 4. It's a pin task check. Good enough. So 6 morale for this guy here. He's good. The leader. He's good. All right. So that means we just have to move into there. That's about that. This guy could possibly move back over here. The value is limited, but that's a possibility. So let's advance fire, route phase. He's going to voluntarily break. And he will route destination here, 2, 4. And then if he goes there, he'd have to go here. Six. Actually, if he gets here, we may have to put forces down into that location. We may have to put forces down into that location. He may just stop here. Because if he doesn't rally, he might get an 8 in the next turn. And then they would have assault move, advance, or 2, 4. Same thing. 1. Yeah, these guys got to get up on the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Surround him. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, this costing 4 movement factors is pretty heavy. All right, so be it. He breaks routes there. Yeah, he doesn't want that. Okay. And then advance. Can that tank reach it? Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get jumped 8, 9, 10. That would be excessive speed breakdown. All right, I think we're still safe. All right, we're going to advance into the leader's hex. He's going to go to first level. This guy might bait the tanks that could come down. If he moves here, he's going to be fired by a 4 even and a 4 even. So we'll go into the building. This unit will move forward. That's about it. That is about it. The rest of them. Oh, these guys over here. Let's go G6. He really doesn't have a lot. Everything can fire on me. Should we wait? I don't think we can afford to wait because the tank just overruns us. I think we'd move. I think we send... I think you send 1 squad there. And then these other guys cower and move back over here. And they'll gain concealment at the end of the turn. I don't want to risk all these guys getting destroyed on turn 1. First turn they're in there. That means they don't have to worry about anything behind them. And then I'm good to go. If I pick up the mortar, he'll have to fire on me. These guys will fire, and I have a chance to destroy the tank. and some other units over here. So that's fine. Those guys are there. Not destroyed by the mortar. That's the biggest thing. And this guy gets DM'd too. So I think throwing 2 guys in there might be too risky. You're point blank to the gun. Not looking good. The tank could just move into that location. So grabbing the mortar, and if anything, if you just mouth the mortar, that's practically a win. So, all right. So advance, close combat. We have 2 right down here. We'll get the big one first. 6 firepower, -1. So it's a 2-to-1, -1. So that will be a 7 to kill. Where's Neil's charts? Two to 1, 7 to kill, right here. 6, he's a goner. We're going 1 to 2. 1 to 2 even. Need a 3 for a total elimination. Oh, 5. Very close. Very close. All right, so he's a goner. Melee gone. Units eliminated. Man, he's a little bit bigger than he. All right, right here, 1 to 1 both ways. Partisan first, need 5. 6 is a barely miss. Italiano. Ooh, a 9. Oh, those guys are still tied up. All right. So, kind of no harm, no foul. Again, we're going to fire into that melee. We're going to fire with more firepower now. And try to break that unit. If we both break, we could... yeah. I don't know. If we both break, we could just break him and just keep running. He's not going to rally by the time the game's over. So, that's it for that. And we're going to head on to Italian turn 4. All right, so let me swap the sides. All right, so Italian's a DM'd unit here. DM'd unit here. He's a self-rally. This is the only unit we have to rally, so we might as well try to attempt to rally this unit. Snake Eyes might not be the greatest thing, but hey, we'll try it. That's the caught. So let's go boom, boom, boom. A 3, not quite good enough. DM stays on. Need a 4 for the leader up front. 7, DM comes off. All right. So at this point, we have repair of the LMG here. No repair yet. We have no other functional equivalents. I'm going to do a recovery here since we're in the vicinity. He finds the mortar. All right, etching our way forward. We have a recovery of a medium machine gun on the first level. Adding 1 for the counter exhaustion. He gains it. And no other rally activities that I see. All right, so all the Italians are back here that can actually do anything. There's one guy here. We could possibly try to get this unit over here into close combat. Do we need to? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Do we need that unit over here? We can get shot at by this unit up here with a 4. That would be a +1 counter exhaustion. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 5 advance. And then he'll just kill us both in his prep fire phase. I think if we just move up to the near to the wall, even over here, if we end up moving this unit here or advancing here, if he's going to prep fire, he prep fires and he's not moving. So is that worth a risk? Yeah, possibly. Or he can go, 2, 4, and then advance here to attack possible locations on this side over here. That's not quite so bad. He'll probably just meander down that. Actually, he has to go down 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4. Most likely, he'll just do a conservative move like that. He'll probably get fired at. And actually, the medium machine gun will probably not fire at him, simply because we have a target. We have a potential target here at the tank. Remember, they moved the medium machine gun down to level 1, not to level 2, and this unit will overstack if he goes up to level 2, because it's a half squad capacity in the steeple. So, firing at the tank at level 1 might not have line of sight. That'll be close. It'll actually be pretty close, to be honest. So, this unit does 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have line of sight to those units, but we're in here. I think he's going to attempt to entrench in this location. So he's going to prep fire. Go TI in that location. Needs a 5. And we got a 7. No effect. I'm not going to defensive fire on him. He's half squad. Let's see, if we fire the gun and break him, we can move a unit. Here, he's not going to get point blank fire on us. It'll be 8 firepower plus 1. We won't actually have to move there. All right. So we will fire, I think we will fire the main gun, unless the medium has a target. The medium does not have a target that's really viable. Yeah, it's going to be blocked over here. Medium machine gun will fire back up at the hill. 4 plus 2 into the foxhole. 6, 8 on the 4s, a miss. No rate of fire. He should probably move into the building. Or chillax right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4 even shot on these guys. That's pretty crazy. We may move into this building here. It's going to be a +3 terrain effect modifier. Probably not a bad spot to be. We can bypass 1, 2, 5. He's going to be DN'd when he gets shot at. This guy's no other target. This guy's no other target other than that one, so he'll get DM'd again. And he may be in trouble. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so the tank will fire. The tank will fire on the leader and the LMG in the back. This is line of sight. It's not blocked because the hills provide 5 to 9. The hills soft crest line. He can see it. This guy's actually in range. It's actually to kill range. We're going to fire on these units here. Actually, be a 4+1 on those guys. We'll fire 4+1 on the guys in the open. From the medium, from the bow machine gun from the tank. Oh, and there's your 11. Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, Italians, rough day. Let me get the malfunction. All right, got a gun malfunction. That's kind of screwed, to be honest with you. All right, we might as well malfunction the big artillery piece here. Because I want to keep my concealment if I move to D3. So we're going to fire point blank. +2 for the foxhole, +2 or -2 for point blank status. I need a base, I need 8 to hit. 8 to hit. No 11. We've got a 6 with a 2. No rate of fire. That will be a 70 chart. 70 millimeters. 12 firepower. Even. A 6 on the 12 is respectable. Is a 2 morale check. A 9 is going to be a break. He'll have to drop this when he routes. All right. He may not be able to route. So, he breaks there. He's prep fired. We do have acquisition that location. I'm just going to put ACK on it right here. All right. So he's going to be interdicted here. Let me double check to see if the partisans surrender. Pretty simple. Partisans never surrender by the route phase method. So therefore he will route. He will get interdicted unless he lows crawl. 6 for a low crawl shot. That might be rough. Since he is broken, these units might as well fire because he's going to be taking interdiction. It's going to be a 5, 6, double to 12 plus 2. They don't lose concealment. No good order unit was in line of sight. Snake Eyes will cower. So that will be a 4 on the 8 chart, which is another 2 morale check. So our brave partisan needs a 2 morale check. And 8, he will fail it. Go down to a 5. Okay. These guys have prep fired. Clone this. All right. Good. That means we don't have to route. So they have no other targets here. He's prepped. He's prepped. He's mouthed. He can fire at almost nothing. 6. He'll fire at that unit over here. At the leader. It's probably going to be in line of sight. Let's move these guys right there. Clears bell. He will be counter exhausted. And will be leader directed. And then we'll lose the CX. Too bad the LMG is not there. So he will prep fire as well. Where's the prep fire marker? I think they're in the back. So it's going to be a 1. 1 up 1. We'll take it. It's a leader. Well, hold on. We're going to actually, that's the guy we're going to move. We don't want to fire this guy. Let's not get too overexcited just because we broke a guy. All right. So now we're going to go to movement phase. We got a medium up on the hill that's going to shoot us when we move. I don't think it could see us at this location. Probably going to hit the building. It's going to be close. No, it's not going to hit the building at all. All right, we're going to have to drop down. We're just doing an assault move, actually. We can do an assault move advance phase. Yeah, we'll just do an assault move. This unit. Because I don't get shot. We get shot otherwise. It's just an odd spot to lose that medium machine gun. That's just unfortunate. We are going to assault move here. God, man. He's going to try and kill the tank, though, right? Well, the gun's malfunctioned, so there's actually no real point in shooting at the tank until he has to repair that. Probably going to fire at this medium machine gun anyway. That's a better target. It does have a leader. This guy really doesn't do anything in terms of support. And he's the only guy that can shoot the leader. Other than this guy here, but he's too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 1 up 2. So even if this guy moves, it's not going to be that big a deal. Not really going to be that big a deal. But if he breaks, he's done. All right, so he's just going to go. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. He'll go bypass for 1 here. Instead of getting shot here, we're going to bypass here for 2. These 2 hex sides. And then we're going to enter here 3, 4. And that way we can go back into here with an advanced phase or go over here with an advanced phase. I think it's 4 to go into there, so that would be CXing us. So maybe we could advance phase into there or advance phase into here. Because that'll be an 8+3 shot, which is survivable. And I could have a 6+2 shot. I'll probably advance up in that building there. So we'll go here. The leader. He'll lose. He will lose concealment. But he is a leader with self-rally capability. All right. They're just going to go here for 1. Again, I'm going to fire at the medium. He'll lose his concealment. We have better targets to shoot at. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the big one right here. We're going to go down for 1. We're going to bypass 2 and then 3, 4 into that location. And that's it for the Italians. Defensive fire for the Partisans. 5, 6. We'll take a shot at the tank with the LMG. That's why we're here. That's a base 10 to hit. 2 for small target. And 1 for height advantage. So we need a 7 to hit. With a rate of fire 2. And look at that. No malfunction of 11 on that thing. That's impressive. So that's our target. Oh, 11. Speak of the devil. So we miss. The second LMG can't fire because it's out of range. Out of normal range. These units are then going to fire 5, 6. We're going to fire at the TI unit. Might as well. Half firepower, range of 6, +1 for the cover. So it'll be a 2 + 1. 10, no effect. I'm not going to bother marking him. I don't have that many units. This unit is going to fire. Is that in range? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to fire up on the hill, long range. 1 + 1, leader directed. 9, no effect. All right. These guys over here. All right, we need to break this. We just need to kill these guys. So we're going to go fire 8. Oof. We're going to fire the medium machine gun first. Medium versus medium. That's going to be 4 firepower even. Actually, +1 with a CX. 4 firepower with a CX. And that is a shit 3. That is a 2 morale check on these guys. This is looking bad. Wow. All right, this guy's a 7 morale. He needs 5. 11, that's an ELR failure. So, and this guy right here needs a 5. And 6, he just breaks. But that means a medium needs to be dropped. Well, unless, yeah, we have to route too. Wow. Okay, ELR fire for this guy. Make him a, oops, backwards. 8-0, wounded. He's broken. Nice shot. And he does have a rate of fire. I'll roll a 1 to 3. DM's over here. Sorry. Prep's gone. Wow, that's powerful. Jeez. What a lucky shot. All right. 3, 4. 4 on the 4. Actually, there's a 4 on the 4 because of the coax, the CX. It's a 1 morale check. This guy's pinned. This guy's pinned for a 1 morale check. My bad. But the leader is broken. He rolled like an 11. And y'all are anyway. But he is pinned. All right, good deal. He will fire. Damn. +3 on the tank. +4. He's going to fire there again. If we can kill the leader, hell. Kill there and break the unit. 4+1 again. 7-8 on the 4 is a no effect. He's prepped. This 3-3-7 is going to fire back into the melee over here. That's going to be a 6+1. We kind of want a soft attack into this melee. We don't want a 8-1 because that may just kill everything. We don't want to do that. We just want a normal morale check. So a 6+1 will pretty much give us a normal morale check, or at least a pin task check. So, and his shot elsewhere is going to be pretty much worthless. So it's going to be a 6+1 back into the melee. And that's exactly what we want to see. A 6 on the 6 is a 1 morale check. We'll do our unit first. He will break. No. Ooh, it's an ELR failure too. Wow. Seriously? No. 6, 11. That's not an ELR failure. And then 1 morale check on the Italian. Oh, he's pinned. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. This is just a strange game. I mean, I'm trying to do the best for both sides, but it's just coming up strange. Now, we'll have to fire into that hex just to kind of eliminate that unit. Maybe essentially what we could do is if we eliminate this unit, we'll pick up his LMG, get 2 firepower, now essentially replace the unit that we just lost. If we break him, he's screwed. We could just, since we withdraw, the Italians withdraw first. So he could withdraw in an X direction. He's pinned. It's going to be 1 to 3, -4. Huh. He's still going to have the LNG when he withdraws. He can't go that way. He can only go this way. Well, when you withdraw, you could be adjacent to an enemy unit, so... Huh. He's screwed either way. Withdraw. He should withdraw in the front, so the partisan can't withdraw. Interesting. He's not broken yet. Go and blast him anyway, because it's the partisan's turn next turn. Yeah, we want to move. We want to blast him. We just want to move next turn. We can't be sit here screwing with this guy. If we don't blast him, he withdraws. Let's say he doesn't kill him, right? And the melee's gone. So what? Now we've got guys surrounding him. The same sort of situation with the other 3, 4, 6 we had in the back over here. And there's a possibility where he could shoot at us in various locations. You know, if we move here, he could snapshot in between and get a decent shot out that way. That's a 4 even shot. Nothing to spit at. So we're just going to try to break him and just cause major havoc there. So it's going to be an 8-1 adjacent. Oops. So we just roll it. KA, we'll just get rid of him. Okay, it's a 4. That's going to be a 3 on the A chart. It's going to be a K2. K2, the black will be the partisan unit. All right, the partisan unit does get K2'd, and everyone takes a 2 morale check. This is a bloodbath. All right, partisan unit, 2 morale check. Need a 3. Piece of cake. He explodes. He explodes. This unit takes a 2 morale check. And he is ELR failured. So he goes to... Nope. Conscript. He breaks and he's a conscript. Let me get rid of that. Put that on him. I'm going to go find a conscript. All right. Got our conscript unit here. This guy's gone. Flip him. Put that there. At least he's going to run away with the LMG. Again, actually, that's like the best thing that could happen. Instead of him being eliminated there and then being picked up, I just need to find a DM. There we go. At least he's going to run away with the LMG, and he could run this direction. Well, he just has to go that way anyway, because the other guy's actually gone, so the melee is no longer. So he's just going to have to route, and he just routes here. It's pretty simple. Actually, he can ignore... No, he can't. He can just go here. And that's it. That's all he can do. Takes it 1 further hex away. Are we going to screw with him? No, because then he could just route. If he routes here, and then we go here, he just routes through the shell hole. So, can't get that LMG. Unless we get lucky. So we blasted him. We're going to DM the leader here. It's going to be a 4+3. 1 for the CX, hindrance, and the terrain. No effect other than the DM, which we have here. Oops. All right. The zoom is pretty cool. I just got to remember if I'm zoomed in or not. All right, so we fired everything we can. The other partisans do not have a target. Advanced fire for the Italians. I don't really think we have any. This guy's the only one that really hasn't fired. He's not gonna. He has no real targets. Route phase. You have a route here. He'll go 3. That's the only legal destination he has. This guy can then route here. What's his destinations? Can he see? Good question. Can this unit see that unit on the ground level? Because it's 2, 4 here, and that's 1, 3 there. So it's either 2, which he could ignore. So if we ignore this, will this be getting closer enemy? Essentially, I want to get the hell up out of there and maybe go up the hill. Or we could just go here, 2-6. We can go 2-6. That's what we'll do. We won't even bother with this line of sight. We're not even going to give that to the partisans. We're going to take our route destination here is 2 and continue on to 6. We have some defense in the front. That should be sufficient. And see what's going on with that. Oh my gosh. All right. Up on the hill, we've got lots of routing to do. Italians route first. This guy's broken and in normal. He's got CX, so technically he doesn't have to route. But if he does route, he won't be interdicted. So he does have 3 movement factors. 1, 2, 3. He can't route here because that's closer to our partisan unit. So he has to route. Does he have a line of sight to that guy? That's the kicker. Is if we have a line of sight to this unit over here, we can't route this direction into the foxhole, which is kind of where I want to go. So let's move him to the side, move this guy to the side a little bit. Let's check that line of sight. All right, barely clips it. Do you see it? Clips it here, and it's on both sides of the string. So that is an LOS. But what are we looking at? We can't go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually 3 away from the guy. So this is no further away from this unit than his present location. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't go to these locations as destinations. He can't go to this one. He can't go to that one. And he can't go to any in front. So he can go pretty much any other direction he wants. He can't go to this foxhole here because of this broken unit. Because of that guy. So he will go directly into this foxhole. He's just going to go into the foxhole. Wow. All right. I'm going to put it like that just so we can see who's there. All right. He's TI'd, malfunction, prepped. We get rid of this prep. Just the prep. Just the prep. There we go. All right. This guy doesn't have to route, but he will route. He'll route this to... he'd have to go 1, 2, 3 this way, huh? Yeah, he'd have to go there. He will not route. He'll choose not to route. And that's it. Let's see, he's TI. These guys are good. Those are prepped. And then the partisan has to route. He could actually make it back. No interdiction. He goes here because he's pinned. You go 1, 2, 3. So he makes it back to his troop. And any other units? I don't see any. Do you guys see any? I don't see any. A lot of dynamic routing going on. All right, so we have advancing. All right, let's go ahead. Oof. Huh. Well, 7-0 is going to advance here. Maybe get that guy up. 1-3-6 with the mortar, then we lose our 6 firepower shot. We're going to have to take that chance. We're going to advance into the foxhole. Since you have to advance into the open ground hex first, we do not lose concealment because we do have a height advantage from these units and any other units on the map. So we could advance there and into the foxhole. So that's a good thing. I'm going to put that over here. I would like to advance here, but that's an 8 firepower shot straight up on us. I don't need to break there. He needs to move up on us. And we don't have enough units left. We're safe. We don't really need to break these guys. We just need to keep them off the hill. And this labor is gone because that guy dug his own foxhole. This guy's TI'd, so he's done. This guy could advance. Leader here. Can we see him? Can't see that there. Foxhole here. We're going to advance out 1, 2, 3 into this foxhole. We've got no coverage of the open ground though, huh? Damn. We may have to employ the gun. This is going to get tight, people. We may have to employ the gun sooner than later. Luckily, we have the machine gun here. We've got hopefully if this machine gun gets up, we'll be good. And then advanced phase, this guy is here, right? That will be an 8 plus 3. Can we withstand an 8 plus 3? A 6 means it's a 9. If we advance here, we're okay. And he is CX'd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe not. Six plus 2 or 8 plus 6 plus 1. We might as well move here. That will force this unit to fire upon us with an 8 plus 3. I think we deal with an 8 plus 3. I think that's okay. All right. This unit can advance. Again, not subject to multi-location fire groups. So that's not a problem. I'm not sure if we're going to get these guys up on the hill. It's going to be tight. Two, 4. Wow. Wow, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough getting up there. All right, we're going to give it a shot, though. That's it for the Italians. Wow. All right, turn 5. We got to keep moving, right? I think the guys in the back are huge. They have to do their due diligence. We are done with turn 4. These guys died on turn 4. Interesting. Nobody's going to rally. Nobody's ever going to rally again. So, all right. So let's look for resolution on some rally phase in turn 4 in these guys. Let's see how the partisans pull this off.